What's up guys, Rev here. I'll begin by addressing the elephant in the dojin. No, that's not me. This is not the day you get to see the person behind this channel. However, today I have a special treat for you. You see, the other day I got one of those 3 a.m. YouTube recommendations. This time it came in the form of a video titled, 3 Things Figure Collectors Should Stop Doing. You know, hashtag relatable. If you're watching this video, I'm sure you have purchased an anime figure or two. And I know at this point you're probably frothing at the mouth waiting to hear what she has to say, so without further ado, let's play the clip.
Hey everyone, I wanted to talk to you about 3 things I think figure collectors need to stop doing.
Sorry to pause the video so quickly, but honestly, I have a few predictions about our top 3 list here. Number 1, don't put them in a jar. Number 2, keep your pants on when you're near them. Number 3, of course, don't fap onto them. End of the video. Okay, even though I just predicted all the possible results, I won't do that because I promised we'd watch the video.
These are things I've experienced as a figure collector and they've always gotten on my nerves. First, it's a silly one. It should be common sense to anyone who understands the nature of plastic. Don't put your figures anywhere near a heat source.
Oh boy, starting off on the wrong foot already. Heat sources are good for anime figures. It's scientifically proven. Applying a heat source to an anime figure expands the molecules, making the figure grow. Simple stonks, my friend. Buy a cheap small figure, grab a blow dryer, watch it grow, and flip a quick profit.
Obviously, if you have a hot home or you're in a hot environment, for example, I live in LA, and it gets really hot here in Southern California. My house can get up to 80, almost 90 degrees in the summer, especially if we don't turn on the AC.
That's one way to find out where someone is from. Americans just listen to that and are confused as to why she doesn't have air conditioning, and the Europeans are just sitting there in agreement waiting for what she's going to say next.
120, 130 degrees? Definitely not a good place. You wouldn't store your figures in an oven.
Okay, I feel like that's a challenge.
My second has to deal with bootlegs. Obviously, I've already talked about why you should never buy bootlegs, but this one is a big pet peeve of mine. Often, I get the excuse that I buy bootlegs to use them as customs. That makes no sense to me. The bootleg was already made with dangerous and often toxic chemicals.
Okay, we get it. Bootleg figures are made in the basement of terrorists, and the paint is made out of the blood of children, and touching it will give you turbo AIDS. I mean, is it really that big of a deal? I mean, you get what you pay for anyway. Most bootlegs look like some garbage ripoffs anyway. If you don't want to spend hundreds of dollars on legitimate websites and want to get an autistically painted blob of plastic off Alibaba for the cheap, I won't stop you. Okay, I think it's time to move on to the final tip, which please just tell us it's not to come on them. Please, if you don't, I will be livid. No cap, I will seriously ask for a refund of the time I spent watching this. I'm not even joking.
And this is more of my own personal pet peeve, but I really wish figure collectors would stop doing this. If you're looking for a particular figure, the one that is your unicorn, the figure you've been searching for your entire figure collecting career, and you haven't found it, but you found another collector who has it, and you're curious if they're willing to sell it to you, if you happen to email them, don't lowball them.
Fuck! Alright, well I'm whole ass disappointed right now, and I will spare you the remaining 3 minutes of the video where she basically says if you repurchase anime figures, the FBI will kick down your door and tickle your asshole. But ladies and gentlemen, that's all for this video. I hope you learned a thing or two about owning anime figures, and if you really want to do that thing, and yes, that thing, just buy cheap ones. See you next time.